Beautiful day. Sunset Park, Las Vegas, Nevada. Monday, my day off. The wind finally died down a bit. Still a bit. It was about I think tops 15 mile, maybe 20. Taking a couple warm-up strokes. This guy is watching me. I'm throwing a birdie strike. A champion firebird right here. Swings in, parked. Taking 2 off 1. Seattle rules. If you're not from Seattle, that's what we call it. That's a birdie disc golf supply strike. And that one swings in as well. Both those are parked. Proof is in the pudding. Starting the round off on a heater. The next hole, dogleg right, 432 feet. There are pickleball courts to the right. Can't go too far right. There is out of bounds over there, and there's trees straight. So you kind of just got to play something in the fairway. Throwing a birdie reach. Birdie Disc Golf Supply drops April 1st. I got one in their promotion or their subscription package, and then he sent me another one. Or they sent me another one just because I ordered an Ultra and a couple putters. So they hook it up. My forehand's looking good this round. Hasn't felt better. I take 2 off of 2 as 2 forehands just to get them going. I forget which one went further. Really doesn't matter. I bogey this hole. Pretty stupid. But I throw 2 reaches. Here I'm throwing a Berg X. There's a headwind. This is where probably the wind was the worst. Leave myself about a 35 footer, maybe 40. And in true doofus fashion, taking my time, already psyching myself out. Here comes the doofus. Back to even. I'm waving at this guy. They're kind of in the fairway. They're going to let me go. I'm going to throw forehand out and left with the birdie reach. I really get a hold of this one. Just scorched it. Probably threw that about 350. They said, oh, nice. Berg X here, a little deep. Probably about 32 feet. So I'm in the circle, but not looking to go +1 at all today. So, chains. Hole number 4. Normally I play over the baseball field. Now I'm throwing a forehand. See that back leg trail? Very Macbeth. Trying to model my forehand after Macbeth. Doing really well with it. Couldn't be more happy. Don't want to make a mistake and hit any of these palm trees. Throw a decent upshot. Nice little forehand. Been working on my forehand a lot lately. It's really coming together. Leaving myself about a 20-footer, 15-footer. Can of corn. Step up. Looks like I'm going to do a straddle. I practice this in my backyard. A lot of straddles. Anytime I ever have to, I go straddle, non-straddle, straddle, non-straddle, just to get uncomfortable with putting. It helps get my slot. Hole number 5, this is a punch, dogleg left. Throwing a birdie strike. Really like this disc for tight hallways. That and the Cax Z. These 2 discs, when I want to disc down, I can depend to get distance. I push this a little straight, so I peer the gap. It fades a little bit. You're going to see me at about 45 feet, 40-ish feet. I'm at even right now. There's cars looking, there's a car watching me, and I just bang that putt. Beautiful. Down to neg 1. Here I go down again. I probably should have thrown the strike again here. Or maybe even a firebird, but there's OB right behind the basket, so I throw a Cax Z. and I kind of limp it, and she's mad, I'm mad. Things weren't working on that hole. So, yep. And just right there, looking at this one, just taking a par on a hole that sometimes I birdie. With regular cacks retooled, I can really get that hole. I'm going to throw a birdie reach forehand here. A lot of room to just big fairway. Kind of short arm it. I wish I'd come a little harder, lower left. Throwing a Berg X upshot. Not happy about the par, but easy putt. So keeping going, staying at neg 1. Yapping, whatever. My mic is off. Don't listen to me. Going to the next hole. This is a shorty, dog leg left, right in front of that fence, past the palm trees. On the strike here, I normally throw a Firebird because there's normally some wind, but I wish I kind of had thrown the Firebird because I think it would have gotten to the ground a little sooner. This one, I pure it. Nice stroke on this one. Right to left, and I just hit the fence. Count my meter off. Set up. I've been working a lot on my putt. If I don't get my back leg into it, if I'm not swinging that, here's where I felt uncomfortable, but I kind of have to just deal with it. Kind of like a squat in between, but I did get my back leg into that, and that really aligns my putt at the pole. I can line my wrist up. Here we go. Throwing another forehand. Pured it. It's a little deep of a hole. I think I could have gotten more. Some jump shot. Not really impressed with it. Neither should you be. Taking another par. But I am at neg 2, so I'm doing all right. This hole, number 10, there's a bum on the left, so I'm throwing a backhand with the lots. I thought I over-hyzered it, but actually that lot's kind of stretched out. Gave myself about a 15-20 footer. You can see the homeless guy by the tree over there. I wanted to work on my forehand, but I didn't want to hit him. It's not my deal, but he was asleep, so whatever. Let the dude sleep. I'm gonna putt and chains. So -3. Throwing back to my forehand work. Trying to get that back trailing leg as kind of like a counter anchor, so I can get more of a snap forward, and it works. That's what I found. Just a 1-1 left, right, left, and then kind of rotate that hip to a kind of a shortstop to first throw. Nothing too far. I'm not crow hopping. I'm just keeping it simple on the forehand, and I'm getting some good distance. So I'm going to Berg X here. You're going to see me. It's a raised basket over here, just behind that tree. I should have hit the tree. It somehow gets through the tree. Static joy. Here I am, raised basket. I'm putting. This is for par. Got my leg kind of working a little bit. Let's see how I do. Yep. When I forget to lift that back leg or work that back leg, here's a Champ Firebird. This is gummy, super gums. I'm going to pure the gap. It's a dog leg right in between those two Mandos. I thought I was parked, but I left a little meat on the bone. That's about a 32 footer, so I'm inside the circle. I wanted to jump putt it, but I'm just counting it off, working on it, and the tree is keeping my back leg from really getting involved, as you can see. So just kind of limp it. She's mad, I'm mad. Sometimes that's how it goes. Here I throw a lots on a forehand. That kind of stretches a little further than the reach. It'll turn. That 169 reach will go a little further. Here's a Berg X. I thought I threw it too far. I was actually only about 12 feet past, so not too bad. Maybe 15. I putt enough where I shouldn't feel nervous about these ones. Raised baskets. As long as you got your back leg balanced, with a little bit of power behind you, should be fine. Here we are, hole number 14, getting along. I'm going to throw a Star Roadrunner. I don't throw this a lot. My Champ Roadrunner returns better than this. This kind of just hung up. Didn't want to turn. I normally can just pure it through that right gap. I went through the middle gap, kind of hyzered. Stayed in bounds. This is probably the worst attempt at a jump putt you're going to see all day from me. Just don't know really what happened. As you can see, I'm setting up like I'm a pro. I've been working on the guy from Prodigy who came in second. His jump putt, it's been doing all right. That was just weak. Here I'm going to throw a cack Z and try to just lay up in front of the left tree. Didn't really feel confident with that big tree in my face for a forehand. So I'm playing for par here. There's 2 Mando trees. And, yep, just a par there. This one I'm going to throw birdie reach, 169, and I just peer the gap. Probably threw this close to 380. The forehand. I got a hold of that one for sure. Here's a little Bergex chip. Simple, -3. Can of corn. This is the greasiest shot of the round. I tell myself I'm going to go through this gap on the left between the 2 trees. I'm going to forehand this, and I'm going to let it work. And I just, as Paul Lulabari's caddy would say, greasy cheeseburger. But that was beauty. It was a beauty. I walked up to this one, and I was like, oh, shnikes. Sign me up. Here I am, just tapping it in. Neg 4, looking like I know what I'm doing. Hole 18, going to play out to the left on forehand. 169, birdie reach. Really birdie strike. Sorry, it's a birdie reach. I'm really starting to like that disc. It's a Bergex. The 169 reach allows me to really torque on it. This is just me acting dumb. I don't know how I missed that either, but I'm not going to count that. I'm just going to call it a tap in for par. I'm just going to keep my score going. Here's another birdie reach. I don't know why I've got strike on there, but it's a birdie reach, and I'm throwing the 175, and I really let this one go. I probably throw this on a golf line like 380. Get a real long skip. It's Bergex, just a little chip. We'll go a little far. Not too bad, though. About 15 feet. As long as I get my back leg into it. Still a little weak on that back leg. Get the par I needed. All right. Now my mic's on.
Now it's back on. Looks like I gave myself a nice approach into the green. I'm going to throw the yote nice and flat right through there. Try to play to the right of that tree in front of the basket. I think I'm a little deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 30 deep. Where's the wind? Nose up, right at the basket. Painful, 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 and a little bit of the work to do. That Yota skipped on its edge. I was hoping to land flat. Would have stopped. Right to the right of that tree. Work it. That's in the fairway. That'll work. I could try to punch a putter right past that, underneath the canopy, or I could throw the ultra out to the right, or out to the left, and hit that bank. Try to miss some trees. I think I'm going to throw the ultra hard and low to the left. The bone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 21 feet. Right at the pole. It is deep. Past this bush, I'm going to try to snake something through on the right side of those trees. Basically, I'm going to throw it right at those trees and try to get it through. So I'm going to try to turn it over. That's decent. What do I got? Let's see. Maybe. Bird. I don't know. I think I was at 4 or 5 down, went to 4. I bogeyed back there. Maybe that's 5, maybe that's 4. We'll count it up. Doesn't count if you can't get your disc. Had a decent round, starting to get cloudy. Threw the disc all right, putted all right. Putted pretty good early on. Didn't miss any putts. Discs were flying. I was really forehanding it well. You should watch my forehand video. I really fixed some things on my forehand, and it pays off when you got a forehand. You trust, you can just hit gaps, set yourself up. Makes a big difference. Watch my forehand video. I've got 2 of them. One of them, how not to do it. One of them, the way I fixed it with my trailing leg, kind of that. So that back trailing leg really stabilizes me to get a whip, to keep everything not outside. It's all inside if you're playing with that trailing leg. It's the best I can describe it, but you saw it happen. I mean, I used to not have a forehander. I'd turn over everything. I didn't turn over anything today, and it's pretty nasty. So this is Corn Dog. I'm out. Like, subscribe, do all that, or don't.